почитувани гледачи. Ја следите емисијата Македонско издание, која што ве информира за поважните настани во нашата земја и во Торонто. Јас сум Победа Пискачева, уредникот и водителот на оваа ваша програма, за која, каде и да ме сретнете, ми велите дека со задоволство ја следите. Сакам да ви се заблагодарам за вашите пофални зборови и се надевам дека нашата 25 годишна дружба ќе продолжи и за многу години во иднина.
Канадското македонско место во Торонто на своите станари им нуди угодно живеалиште, хармоничен живот и одлична услуга. Побарете ги на 416-755-9231.
Во ова 433-та емисија на Македонско издание ве информираме дека 18-тиот поред Македонски филмски фестивал ќе се одржи на 20 и 21 октомври ова 2023 година во Карлтон Синема во Торонто. И оваа година Македонскиот филмски фестивал ќе прикаже интересен избор на филмови, меѓу кои ќе биде и најновиот филм на Милчо Манчевски со наслов Кајмак. Но нешто повеќе за овогодишниот филмски фестивал ќе дознаеме од прилогот што следува.
Македонскиот филмски фестивал беше уште еден настан кој се одржа минатиот викенд и на кој беше присутна камерата на Македонско издание. Одржан за прв пат во историјата на македонската комуна во Торонто, а организиран во соработка со Канадската македонска федерација, Министерството за култура и Кинотеката на Република Македонија, како и амбасадата и генералниот конзулат на нашата земја во Канада. За 2 дена, колку што траеше фестивалот, беа прикажани 4 играни и 7 краткометражни филмови од македонски автори од Републиката и од северноамериканскиот континент. Одбележувајќи ја повеќе од 100-та годишнина од македонската филмска уметност, првиот македонски филмски фестивал во Торонто беше прифатен со воодушевување од страна на канадската и македонската публика, што говори за потребата овој фестивал да прерасне во традиционален. Во продолжение проследете неколку импресии од некои од посетителите на овој прв македонски филмски фестивал во Торонто.
What do you think about this movie you just saw, Miss Stone?
It was very entertaining, of course, but more than that, it touched something inside me. Seeing the suffering of the Macedonian people, it brings back a lot of memories. Gee, I hope it's all over, and it sure is, and I hope we move forward from there.
It was quite an interesting movie.
It was wonderful. It was terrific. It reminded me of the things my Baba told me about what happened there. So it was wonderful to see it, and I could recognize the language. It's the old language, the Selski language, which is what I learned. So I thought it was wonderful.
It's they're very powerful. There's a lot of drama in Miss Stone, and it's about a book I just read, to Kalish Anjo, and about the songs and the stories my mother used to tell us. And not enough is being said, and we're not exposing the Macedonian history to the whole world. And through these movies, hopefully more people will learn of the struggles of the Macedonian people.
It was a very inspiring movie with regards to, obviously, the struggles of the Macedonian people, and I think that it was a very worthy introduction to this film festival, and now we will see modern Macedonia.
Драги патници, се очекува да пристигнеме на граница во 5 часот поплаза. За време на возењето пушењето не е дозволено.
What do you think about this movie?
Well, it was very strange. It was kind of disjointed, but it was very heavy and really, really depressing.
Some unknown genius from the local government had a bright idea to turn the abandoned factory into an orphanage. At that time, there were orphanages for the children of fallen veterans, but our orphanage was an orphanage for fallen English children, children of the wealthy, the traitors, the collaborators. They had all sorts of names for our dead parents.
I loved the film. It was very beautiful and sad, but reality.
Well, I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. I wasn't familiar with the writing. It's really kind of inspired me to go out and look at the books and take a better look at Chingo's writings and other works that he's done. I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh, the movie was wonderful. The actors were fantastic. We had a wonderful time.
So what do you think about the idea that we have finally Macedonian Film Festival here in Toronto?
I think it's wonderful. We have to thank the committee of fantastic women who worked very hard and long to bring the film festival here, and it's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow just like I look forward to today.
Antonio now is available for your questions. He speaks well English, but he asked me to help him if he needs some help.
My question is, because this movie, it gives me, I cannot find a country where there is no suffering, where there is no police, where there is no, let's say, even now the Americans in Iraq, they are doing the same thing. Your impression, made your travel, where can people find peace? In which country, in which society?
I'd like to say that mostly I was so excited.
И kad govorim granicite,
The boundaries,
se problem
the borders are problem.
sekade u svijetu. To je
Everywhere
točno.
in the world, that's true.
Za Makedonija
For Macedonia,
mislim дека
I
уште
think
проблемот
that we still have a problem.
ние
We
за да заминеме во Европа,
to go
а сме во
outside
Европа,
from our country, to go to Europe.
Ни
Even
треба
though we
виза.
are in Europe, we need visas.
нашите млади луѓе во
Our
Македонија,
young people in Macedonia
кои студираат,
who are studying there,
замислете само
can you
20%
imagine only 20% of them
биле во Западна
have
Европа.
been in Western Europe.
Толку близко, а толку далеко.
That's how close we are in Europe, but so far away.
the original people, are they still alive, or are they still living in Ohrid? How old are they?
Замислите, кога се вратија во Охрид,
Unfortunately, when they came back to Ohrid,
имаа проблеми во
they had
Македонија.
problems in Macedonia.
Нема каде да живеат.
They did not have place where to live.
Самите ми предложија да снимам втор филм.
They said, actually, they suggested that I start shooting another part of the movie.
На премиерата во Скопје дојдоа двајцата.
At the premiere in Skopje, they came, both of them.
Беше многу потресно.
It was very, very stressful.
На жалост,
Unfortunately,
Константин почина пред 2 години.
Constantine passed away 2 years ago.
Нивната черка
Their
живее и работи во Охрид, како и
lives
мајка ѝ.
and works in Ohrid as well as her mom.
После овој филм,
After this film,
направени се неколку телевизиски филма
there were a
за нив,
few television series about them,
со кои ја не се сложував, бидејќи почна да ги комерциализираат.
which I did not agree because they started commercializing the whole story,
Целата фамилија нема.
the whole family.
Не сака да доживуваат уште патња
I did not want them to suffer even more,
и ги замоливме љубите да ги
and
остават
I asked the mediums
рајот.
to leave them alone.
I thought it was a fantastic movie. If anybody hasn't seen this film, I think they should come and see it because it's a beautiful movie. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give any of the plot away. But Across the Lake is a wonderful film, and I think everyone should see it. Thank you very much.
And what do you think about the idea of this Macedonian Film Festival to grow into annual one?
This was great, and I wish next year and the following years to continue, and we have to really congratulate the organizers. It is an excellent thing, and I definitely would like to see more of the Macedonian community getting more involved into this, and to make it even more powerful as the years come.
Impression about the movie and the whole Macedonian Film Festival?
It was very powerful and very moving. I think it's extraordinary work, not only as a piece of art, but it's our history, and I can't say too much about it now because I feel very touched by it, you know. But as a piece of work, to sustain that kind of tension, relentless, without comedy, without release, is a great achievement in art. So I think, and to have Antonio here as, well, to me, it makes the whole festival. It's wonderful. And the other films were terrific, too. So I really, this was an important event, and it has to be supported because everyone who is here, it was enriched by it. Thank you for that.
We're talking to Lynn Tremblay, a famous singer here in Toronto.
With Monsieur Antonio here, what an honor to be able to talk with him about this film. First of all, it's a story that needs to be told. It's beyond a love story. It's the story of humanity and all the crazy things that we do to each other. And it's very, I found it very, really powerful, and I loved the style of it, to the very European style. Of course, I'm French. I mean, I'm not a fan of Hollywood movies, so that really rings a bell for me. The way it's shot, the beauty of the whole, the mountains, and I was transported. I felt like I've been on a trip without paying an airfare. And I really, really admire the work and the intensity and also the integrity. Really, it was no bull. It was honest, to the heart. Thank you. Congratulations. Do another one, please.
Почитувани гледачи, чест ни е да разговаряме с Вирджиния Еванс, екзекутивниот продуцент и директор на Македонскиот филмски фестивал во Торонто, кој што на 20 и 21 октомври оваа година, 2023, ќе се одржи по 18 пат. So, Virginia, we have done this many times.
Yes, we have.
So this is the 18th year.
It is.
How is it different from the last 2-3 years?
Oh, God, thank goodness that we're going to get together, because I do believe that Macedonians like getting together. And so that we will be down at the theater, and that so that it's a social thing. It truly is. They come to see a Macedonian film, and they see their friends, and there's no politics. There is just culture. There's just heritage. There is just really good art and film. That's it. That's what I want to do.
So, how is our program looking for this year?
We are so lucky, because Milcho Manchevsky always makes sure that we get his films. And this year we open with Kaimak, which is on Friday night. And after our Kaimak, we will have a Q&A that will be conducted by Elizabeth Namoski, who is going to, it's a virtual Q&A about the film. And then we'll have our after party, and so that's pretty exciting. And then on Saturday afternoon, we open at 3 o'clock. Please check these times on the website. You know how to get there. And so it is Pearl's Boat. It's a kind of a docudrama with a kind of a love theme, and it's lovely because it takes you to Istanbul and to Skopje, and it has historical content, so it's very interesting. And then about what do we see now? It is the next one is The Happiest Man in the World, which is at 5 o'clock. That's a nice time. Come and see a Macedonian film, The Happiest Man in the World. And it is a very interesting film, directed by Teona Strugar Mitevska, and with her sister in one of the roles, of course, because she's a wonderful actress. And it's based on reality. It's the script was written about something that happened, and it's about the Bosnian War and people wanting forgiveness. That is really what the film is about: forgiveness and love. And it's a lovely film because she's always has a perfect film. And the last film is The Business of Pleasure. Business of Pleasure is directed by Goce Svetanovsky, and that film starts at 7:30. That's not too late for everybody. And we hope to have, and after these films, by the way, on from 3 o'clock to 7:30, the film, we have a short film that we are going to be adding, and the two short films called North Pole, awards all over Europe, and it is such a wonderful film. Really and truly, the actress is perfect. And Basket, short film, 9 minutes, and that is also going to be at after The Business of Pleasure. And it is about a young kid who wants to play basketball so badly, but he's short, and he's a kid, and nobody wants him. But he perseveres, because Macedonians always persevere. And that's our lineup, ladies and gentlemen.
So this program that you just mentioned is happening on Friday, October 20th, and Saturday, October 21st.
Yes.
Like always, Macedonian Film Festival has some merchandise that we enjoy and share it with people who would like to have some
memorabilia. Yes, this year we decided for fundraising, because it's been a difficult 3 years, ladies and gentlemen. But however, we have taken 4 posters that we have had designed through the years and made them into coasters. That means you can have them on your table, and you will have a piece of Macedonia in your house, and it's lovely, and it is so useful. They're beautifully done. They are. We're not talking about a giveaway coaster here from the bar. We're talking about a very beautifully done, and our posters are some of them are very Macedonian, others are very Toronto, very whatever, but they're always different every year. No, we do it right, honestly and truly. So four beautiful posters in coasters, plus we have DVDs of some of the movies, certainly that Milcho has done. We have permission to sell them, of course, and so and then we also have the monograph that Milcho wrote, and that will also be available, a lovely book. So we have other things, so please come, and you'll be able to probably pay for it by credit card, etc. So we're becoming very sophisticated, and so it make it much easier. You can buy your tickets, by the way, at the box office in the theater, or you can buy your tickets for the theater for the movies online. They're $15, cheap. Not very much, really, and so I think that you will enjoy it, and you'll see your friends.
Virginia, thank you very much, and again, great success this year again.
Thank you very much, Pobeda, for doing this. You've always been consistent in making sure that you publicize our film festival on your program, now on Facebook, and before when it was on Channel 4. Thank you. It's very, very appreciated.
Ете, почитувани гледачи, тоа е се за денешнава емисија. До нашето следно видување ви благодарам за вашето ценето внимание, пријатно и довидување.